Hello there! Welcome to Spanish 101. In this video, I'm going to teach you how to say you motherfucker in Spanish. Now, first thing, which I'm going to teach you because this thing. Now, is that, well, I know, I'm pretty sure that you should already know this fact. In Spanish, we have for every word that has anything to do with humans or animals, or are linked in any way to them. You can use that word to call a human or an animal, and then that word will always have a masculine and a feminine form, and every other word will always have a gender assigned. Like, for example, if you say mesa, that's how I write it. All right, that's an S and that's an A. That's how I write it. Whatever, mesa is la mesa or una mesa. It is a feminine word and can't change. It will always be a feminine word. Now, for the rest of the words that has anything to do with humans or animals, they have always two forms: the masculine, which is also known as the neuter, because when we make this like in plural, the feminine also has plural, but when we use the plural, the masculine plural, it counts as neuter plural. So you can say perros to call a group of dogs, and bitches, it doesn't matter. Now, perro is, yeah, that's a dog, and perra is a bitch. And also, like in English, and most of languages in the world which have developed the patriarchalio, I don't know how to say that in English, but whatever. um men rule the world, so perra is a bad word, because if someone has feminine qualities or behavior, then that person must be inferior. So that's why perra is an insult. But perro no, as well as dog in English. Perra is bitch, dog is perro. But anyways, we still use perra for calling perras in English. That bitches. I mean, we don't say, "Oh, look at my dog, it's a female dog." No, we say, "This is a perra." And we don't use that as an insult. I mean, that often as in English, but we use it as an insult. Well, now that you know that, the direct translation, the literal translation from "you motherfucker" is "tú, vos, or usted, follador de madre." And I think that it sounds a little bit more natural if we say madres in plural. So that's why I used add that as. But now, from now on, we're going to just ignore it. Now, so it could be tú follador de madres, vos follador de madres, usted follador de madres, and I think that you should already know that also the double L is one of the most changing consonants in the Castilian language, because actually the name of the language is Castilian, not Spanish, but well, whatever, you can call it whatever you want. But it changes in dialect. In Spain, it is mostly pronounced J. In Mexico, it's also mostly pronounced J, and in Argentina it's mostly pronounced sh, but in some places it's also pronounced r or y. So it can be follador, 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 or foliador, which is also a way of pronouncing it, like in Spain and other places of the world. Now, I'm going to use the Mexican pronunciation because I'm Mexican, and yeah, it is a little easier for me to pronounce that way. So, follador de madre, tú follador de madre, vos follador de madre, or usted follador de madre. Now, you can say folladora if you're talking to a woman or a female or a feminine person, whatever. But if you think that that thing you're talking to is not a man, you should use folladora, which means female fucker, and follador is male fucker. If they are in singular, you have always to specify the gender of the thing that you're talking about. If you say follador, you can call a woman a follador, un follador. You have to say folladora de madre. Tu follador de madre, tu folladora de madre, vos folladora de madre, vos follador de madre, usted folladora de madre, usted follador de madre. That's pretty much it. Now, this is how we would actually say it, because this doesn't even seem like an insult in Spanish. Now, this is what we would actually say. We would say hijo de puta, which means son of whore or son of slut. Now, the same thing. Hija de puta is daughter of whore or daughter of slut. Now, you can also say hijo de puto and would still be an insult. Being a puto or a puta is the same, is equally bad or insulting in Spanish. So it would be hijo de puto would be son of a male whore. Hija de puto would be daughter of a male whore. That's the same thing. Now, these are some ways we would say it in specific dialects of the world that, like, I'm pretty sure that's the way they would say it in those places. So that's why I just added four, because I don't know a lot of cultures, but I think that I can differentiate between them, but difference, or I'm not sure how to say that verb, but like pretty sure how they would say it without hearing them before. Initially we heard it, so I used just for that. I'm pretty sure how they say it. Mexico, because I'm from Mexico, and I think the same thing that you would start to say that you're trying to make other people feel like the same feeling of this phrase would be the same feeling of you motherfucker is pinche perro. Pinche actually means um cook helper, but and it was in the past, and actually it is still being just a substantive. It could never be used as an adjective, but vulgarly we've been using it only like an adjective. When you're talking vulgarly, pinche only is an adjective in every sentence. So when a word can only be an adjective, you can put the adjective before the substantive, which is the other way around we make it in Spanish. When you want to say blue circle in Spanish, you say círculo, which means circle, azul, which means azul, which means blue. Stupid motherfucker. So azul is blue and circle is círculo. Círculo azul would be blue circle. We always put the adjective after the substantive, but in the cases that the adjective is a word which is exclusively an adjective, you can put it wherever you want. And if you put it before the substantive, you are like emphasizing the fact that you want to the people to know that you want to well emphasize the shit that is like an insult, that it has become an adjective that means something like fucker. I don't know why cook helper became fucker in Spanish, but whatever, that's how we use it now. And perro is dog, so pinche perro would be like fucker dog, and that's how we would say you motherfucker in Spanish. Now in Mexico, but in Spain, in España, they would say something like gilipollas. Polla is like a a hen, a yes, a hen. That's pretty much. Pollas is hens. A lot of female chicken. So, but the thing is that, like similar to English, that you say cock for saying cock, like dick, like penis. They say polla for meaning penis. So Gili is like a vulgar word. You can spell it with a G or a J. It pronounced the same. Gili with G or Gili with J. It means like someone who sucks something. So a sucker of penises, a sucker of hens, a sucker of cocks, cocks, cocksucker. That's how I would say the España. In Venezuela, they would say the same. Mama is someone who does the action of mamar, which means suck too. as hilly. It seems a lot. And huevo is, I put this apostrophe here because it is not like the actual word. They try to say huevos, but they always miss it and don't pronounce the last s. And huevos in plural, it's how you would say nuts in English, like testicles. So someone who sucks testicles, mama huevo, in Venezuela. Now, negro envidioso. It literally means jealous nigger. Yes, negro is black, and we use it as a substantive here because it's before the adjective, which is envidioso, which means jealous. I will write subtitles wrong because you know what I'm trying to say, and I forgot how to pronounce that word. But yes, in Argentina, people is very racist, so they use the word negro as an insult, even though there aren't a lot of negros in Argentina, a lot of niggers, but they say that they say negro envidioso for saying you motherfucker, just like that, which means Gilios. I think that's how to pronounce it. Gilios. Yes, jealous nigger. That's how they would say it in Argentina. And that's pretty much it for this video. Thanks for watching and like this if you want. If you like the pitch.